Up morning, Nerdigans. This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Chainsaw Man Part 2, Chapter 18, aka 115. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. And we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Viz. And considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So... and because this is the final chapter of Chainsaw Man in 2022, what we're going to do is after we finish covering the chapter and give our thoughts on the chapter, we're going to give our thoughts about Chainsaw Man in 2022 and what we hope to see from the series in 2023. So last chapter, let's be real, Asa... she hasn't realized up until this point that she is a complete bore, and she, for the most part, she wasn't useless per se, but, whoa, God, she was calling Denji useless and kind of projecting onto him, for real. Poor Denji, you deserve better than this fuckery. You definitely do. I swear to God, if she does not turn that president into a fucking weapon, I swear. But anyways, let's get to this chapter and see how we're concluding 2022. And this chapter is titled High Schoolers These Days. This is the aquarium from hell. Once you go in, you'll never get out. This is purgatory. This ain't hell. Give me a break. The hallway goes on endlessly, and clock hands don't move. You can't flush the... oh, you can't flush the toilets! Oh! You can't flush the toilets, and the fish started rotting in their tanks yesterday. Oh, it's gross! We'd have escaped by now if you just hadn't broken that cell phone. You're Chainsaw Man! Why don't you do something? Yeah, you fucker! You're supposed to be Chainsaw Man! Go save their asses, right, kitties? Right? Yeah, it's my buddy. I'm Chainsaw Man? What are you talking about? The starter on your chest? Oh, that's a surgical implant. It's one of the reasons they say I'm the man who comes closest to Chainsaw Man. Are you fucking serious? Oh, what? President of the Chainsaw Man Society High School Chapter, runner-up at the Chainsaw Man Quiz Show Contest, owner of every piece of Chainsaw Man merchandise. Well, there goes my theory. I can't blame you for thinking I was him. You fucker, you said you were Chainsaw Man! The fuck is... what? You said you were Chainsaw Man, you piece of shit! What the fuck is this? Come on! So you aren't Chainsaw Man? If I were Chainsaw Man, we could have broken out of this hellhole in no time. Save me, save me, Chainsaw Man! I'm in here! SOS, SOS to Chainsaw Man! That's your cue, Chainsaw Man. Isn't there something you can do? I was able to kill the devil last time because it came to us. This one's nowhere to be found. My hands are tied. Can't you do something? He had a cell phone the whole time! You have one too? Unfortunately, a signal alone is enough to get a call out. It feels like it's been over 3 days. If help hasn't arrived by now, I'm guessing time inside the aquarium has stopped. The others all seem to have given up. To be honest, even I've made peace with death this time. Do you think Chainsaw Man would eat it for us? The death devil. The others are all starting to lose it. You holding up okay? I'm hungry. So eat some fish. Can't eat fish. Oh, yeah? Sorry for asking you on a date. It's my fault you got mixed up in this. You won't understand this, but I was trying to turn you into a weapon. But even cornered and starving like this, I just can't do it. Not because I don't have the guts or because it goes against my principles. The real reason I can't is because I have no idea what's right or wrong. That's That's why I'm a tool. Or sorry, I fucked this up. Not because I don't. Let me start here. I'm sorry for asking you on a date. It's my fault you got mixed up in this. You won't understand this, but I was trying to turn you into a weapon. But even cornered and starving like this, I just can't do it. Not because I don't have the guts or because it goes against my principles. The real reason I can't is because I have no idea what's right or wrong. My life is just one long string of attempts to avoid making mistakes. That's why I'm a total bore. What are you muttering to yourself about? Can't eat fish, right? Ta-da! Ever tried starfish? Denji, you fucking idiot! She was telling you about being the fucking war devil, and you're just not paying attention at all. You know what? I can't say that he wasn't paying attention. He might have, and he's just ignoring it. Denji, we're fucking stupid. I love you so much for this. But I'm not going to underestimate Denji on this one. I'm not. He probably heard it. And remember, he's not alone over here. Nah. Nah. He's got the walls have ears. Yeah. Asa, you outed yourself. Yoru ain't here. So you in trouble now, girl. This will be very interesting to see what happens from here. To see if, because of Asa, of what Asa just did, if the famine devil comes. Shit, I wonder if Denji, heard that or not. If Denji was given that intel. I would not be surprised by that. No. I've learned not to underestimate Denji. I have. And also, you gotta know. He's gotta know. He's gotta have been given the intel. And if this ends up being a happy accident, I will accept that. I will. But let me give my thoughts on Chainsaw Man 2022, with Chainsaw Man's return. So, I do like that Fujimoto went this route, that we're following Asa instead of Denji, and like slowly easing back into Denji's, following Denji in a way. I do like it. I think it was, Fujimoto is very unexpected like that, so it does make sense. And, I know a lot of people were kind of pissy about it, and because they would rather just, keep following Denji. And yeah, I could see where they're coming from, because I would have liked to see what was going down with Denji at the start of the school arc. Maybe we'll get that at some point. I kind of hope we get that at some point. Maybe we will. But something I do like that we are getting, and I'm glad that, people in my comment section were confirming this, is that with Chainsaw Man, what Fujimoto is going for is like a 4 horsemen of the apocalypse kind of thing, which I'm really excited to see. I'm really excited to see the 4 devils of the apocalypse. That's going to be very interesting to see how this is executed. And it's going to be interesting, especially with the how the 4 devils, because he mentioned Death Devil, so like now I'm like, okay, I don't know if he was joking or not, because if he's not joking, then yeah, the Death Devil does exist. Then you really got your 4 horsemen of the apocalypse there, and with the Death Devil, hell is unleashed. That's why I'm like, he better be, if he's not joking, then yeah, you got something going on here. Yeah, when the rapture comes, because you know it's a coming, when Fujimoto's version of the rapture comes, that's when Denji is going to go to hell and rescue Power. That's when it's going to come. Do I think it's going to be like a traditional rapture? I don't know. The reason why I'm just like, I don't know, is because with Chainsaw Man, Fujimoto is executing this very, very differently than like it you would normally think like a Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse would be executed. And we're seeing this concept in different series, obviously with Four Knights of the Apocalypse. It's being executed differently as well. Yeah, I know it's literally called Four Knights of the Apocalypse, but still, it's still a little bit different. The other series that I have to compare this to in terms of like a religious undertone that's being executed very creatively and very unexpectedly is the Ichinose family's Deadly Sins. Because the way Wrath was, we finished up with Wrath with Tsubasa, and we're getting into what I think is Envy more than I was thinking Lust originally, but in this way, but the way that it's, I think it's not Envy, excuse me, Greed. Why say Envy? Greed with the with Shiori, the sister. Yeah, Shiori is that she is a prostitute. First year in junior high is a prostitute. That's fucking insane. Wrath was very understandable, but a prostitute for Greed is like a huge what the fuck. That's ballsy as hell. That's why again, the reason why I bring this up is because Fujimoto is very much like Tyson in that way, where he goes about these kinds of concepts in a non-traditional way, in a very avant-garde kind of way. Is it as avant-garde as like, is it as avant-garde visually? No, it's not going to be as avant-garde as, and Tyson's like that too. It's not going to be as like avant-garde as say like a Hell's Paradise Jukakuraku or an After God. No, it won't be as avant-garde as those series. But concept-wise and writing-wise and execution-wise, yeah, it'll be very, very avant-garde, abstract, and outside the box, which I really got to give Fujimoto credit for, definitely. But how Rapture is going to be done, and how I think Rapture, you know who's going to bring about the Rapture? I think it's going to be ultimately the Justice Devil that's going to do it. It's got to be the Justice Devil. Because it's usually from what it said in the lore, you have death obviously, but there's also the sword and the beast. So you could either make the argument that it is Justice Devil that's going to bring about it, or you can make the argument that Denji would be the sword. So it'll be interesting to see how it is executed, but we definitely have war. We definitely have famine. Obviously, we have justice, but all we need now, obviously, is death and beasts, and it'll be interesting to see how this is executed. And then once we get to the Rapture, once we get there, whoo boy, very interesting to see how we get to hell. Do I think we're going to get into hell next year? It depends on the pacing. Because right now, let's be real, we're in purgatory right now. But I think when we'll really get into the Rapture content is after Asa / Yoru get some weapons. We got to get weapons first before anything else happens. And we also got to get with the Justice Devil. Once we get those two, once we start getting weapons and get in contact with the Justice Devil, because there's supposed to be multiple Justice Devils up in here, then yeah, I think that's when we'll start picking up the pace and getting into the Rapture. Do I think that the War Devil is going to work with Chainsaw Man? That's the real question, and it will be interesting if that does happen. I don't know if it will, but we'll have to wait and see on this. It'll be interesting to see if it changes or not. But there's something I do want to point out in terms of war as well, in terms of the four horsemen of the apocalypse. Something that is brought up with war is that it usually represents civil war. War amongst, in this case, it'd be war amongst the devils. So it makes sense, right? It does make sense. Why another reason why the war devil is going after Denji. There's multiple reasons why, but once Yoru finds out that Denji is Chainsaw Man, it just makes even more sense, right? But the fact that motherfucker is not like an artificial Chainsaw Man really kind of ticks me off. I'm like, really? We're not doing this? I hope he's lying. Like, part of me is hoping that he's just lying. I hope he is. But do I still think that my theory stands about the artificial devils? Fuck yes. Them artificial devils still got to be there. They have to. If they're not there, I mean, that's a little bullshit. Do I think we're going to see them up in here? Probably not in this portion of the arc. We'll see them. We will see them. I still hope that motherfucker is a artificial devil and he just lying. I do. But we'll have to wait and see what Fujimoto has in store for us next year. I'm very curious what you guys want to see from Chainsaw Man next year. What do you guys think about Chainsaw Man manga this year? And in terms of the anime, I'm going to say this. I still don't believe that art and animation should be in Chainsaw Man. That art and animation belongs in Vinland Saga. Because let's be real, that art and animation's ass. And that art and animation in Chainsaw Man belongs in Vinland Saga. It freaking does. Because it's good, but that's not Chainsaw Man. It's the color palette just screams, and the art style just screams Vinland Saga. But it is what it is. I'm glad people are liking the anime, though. I'm hoping more people are going to read the manga now. And but at the same time, I have to say this about the fandom before I forget. The new this new wave of the fandom has really disappointed me. It really has, because I've seen assholes like attack people for the dumbest shit, and I'm so tired of it. It needs to stop. And only we can do it as the fandom. We need to stop this shit. We need to make them stop. We need to call them out on their fuckery. I'm just tired of it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think about Chainsaw Man this year, whether it be the manga, the anime, I call them the Viz wave. Because I've been covering this manga since chapter 1. I'm from the manga stream generation of Chainsaw Man fans. I am the old school Chainsaw Man fan. These motherfuckers that are attacking people, they are from the post-Viz generation. I'm just saying. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think about the state of Chainsaw Man. Actually, if you guys want me to, I might make videos on the state of different series. If there's enough demand for it, but it all depends on you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing. I want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Chainsaw Man content. A few ways you can do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, I am extremely active on Discord. I even have a Chainsaw Man server in my Discord. The link to that is in the description box, as well as my Twitter, which I'm very active on. Those are in the description box below, as well as my Twitch and PlayStation Network. And until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.